What podcast? We're doing one.
Oh yeah.
Co-pilots, I think.
Yeah, that's the one.
Doing TV shows, not films.
Correct. So these won't be sad either.
No, and they are not. They are not sad. They are funny.
They are very funny. I enjoyed them very much. Bit of a spoiler there, but I did really like both of these.
Right, cool. Well, we're sick, so that's about it. That's
Oh yeah.
solid wrapping up in about 40 seconds. Love it.
Just in case you don't listen to co-directors, let's face it. Why would you? We're still ill. I'm still ill. You're newly ill. We think that I gave you the illness through the internet.
Yeah. We go into it a bit more on co-directors because, fucking...
Go listen to that. It's also very good.
Yeah. I mean, you've been sick since we did... I don't know, what? Virgin Suicides? You were sick for that?
Was I? Yeah, I think I was. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so realistically, at this point, you've been sick for like a month.
Yeah.
In terms of
in
releasing
podcast, in podcast land.
these. In the real world, it's been like a week.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So what we're talking about today is TV shows. One of which is, I think, where we'll end up once this illness kills us both. It's The Good Place.
What? Speech? Oh, okay.
No, Speechless is just on the way to the death. We'll lose our voices first and then we'll just die.
Yes. The Good Place, then.
Yes.
Oh, my internet's just decided to disappear. There it is. It's all back. I don't know what happened there.
Well, I mean, you didn't disappear to me, so
That's good.
that's really the most important thing. I wouldn't have known if you hadn't mentioned it.
Thank you. Good Place. It's a good place.
Yeah, I mean, that's really a solid introduction to it.
Or is it a good place? Not after Eleanor Shellstrop gets there.
Yeah, well, I mean, in her defence, it's an admin error. And really, it's not her fault that she's not meant to be in heaven.
No, so this is it. She wakes up, she's in a waiting room. The words, "Welcome, everything is fine," is on the wall. She meets Ted Danson, whose name is Michael, which, biblical name. He tells her she died, and she was killed after a line of trolleys in a car park pushed her into the oncoming path of a truck which was advertising marital aid pills. What? I don't remember that. I thought she just got taken out by the trolleys.
He just kind of goes, "Oh, this is how you died," and he was like, "Oh yeah, no, you got killed by a line of shopping carts." And she's like, "Oh, that doesn't sound so bad." He's like, "Oh, but then you got pushed into the oncoming path of a truck." And yeah, she's been sent to the good place.
Yeah, which is like heaven.
It sounds like a very exclusive club of like the best of the best of the best. It's like the recruitment process for Men in Black.
I was about to say, isn't that the motto for Men in Black? So yeah, in the good place, your life is sort of evaluated on positive and negative points, and the more positive points, obviously, the better your chances to get into the good place. And we're told that Eleanor earned her place by defending people who are on death row, and then she meets her soulmate, which is a guy called Chidi. It's Chidi, isn't it?
Yeah.
Chidi? I don't know. So everything seems like it's all hunky-dory. She's like, "Oh yeah, well, here's a house that's designed specifically for everything you like. This is your soulmate." And then Eleanor...
What? Is it with her soulmate that she just goes...
Hi.
Oh no, she's just like, "You'll stand by me through anything, won't you?" And he's like, "Yeah."
I have to.
And then she just goes, "I hate clowns. And I'm not meant to be here."
That's it. Turns out they've got the wrong person. And then there's a giant ladybird and it ends. And that's the end of the good place.
Well, no, I like that. Just the very idea that someone who's not perfect coming there just breaks down this entire place.
Yeah.
But I get the feeling that maybe because it's like Michael's just made this new neighborhood because they all have exactly 300 people or something. I think he says. And I think that he's made, and it's him who's made these admin errors. And I think there are more people who aren't meant to be there.
What do you think?
I think so. I think it's basically everyone's fucked.
Are you thinking that Michael's trying to break down the good place by introducing chaotic elements?
No, I think Michael's an idiot.
Oh.
And has maybe just accidentally invited a load of people who aren't meant to be there. Probably not everyone, because that would be exhausting. But I think a few of them are probably not meant to be there.
I really like that the more shit that goes wrong that she does wrong, like the sort of ramifications in it are manifested in the actual good place. So there's the thing with the ladybird that then comes back as a giant ladybird. Starts running around and trampling houses and shit.
It's just really good fun.
It's a fucking great idea for a show. So I'm a big fan of stories that set up a world that has rules and then sort of immediately start testing the boundaries of the thing. It's like John Wick. And that's why I find John Wick so satisfying, is because you've got the rules in the Continental of okay, you can't kill anyone here. We trade in these gold coins. Everything's all if you want a new gun, you go see the sommelier. And it's just the world building of it. I think it's really, really good.
Yeah, and I like the idea that this is all basically now just her quest to become
A better
worthy,
person.
but at the same time probably on a path of destruction.
Yeah.
But the thing I also thought was quite clever that they did in, I guess, making it a show that you could watch as a family. Because you could have quite, I think, young kids watching this, because there's no swearing, because you can't swear in the Good Place.
Yeah.
But adults will recognise it
because
because it's implicit that she's trying to swear.
But kids will pick up on that too. Kids will know what she's
Yeah,
trying
but then
to
they
say.
might also just sort of be like, oh, you can swear like that. And they'll just say fork instead of fuck.
Yeah. I do like that. I do. We had a go at watching this quite a little while ago. I think it was after we finished Gilmore Girls, after we finished Schitt's Creek.
He's just looking for something happy.
We're looking to fill the gap, and I think this might be, well, to be fair, either one of the two shows we're going to be talking about today, they could really, really fill that gap. And we watched Speechless last night, and Lisa was saying, yeah, this might be our replacement, because we've just finished the latest series of Schitt's Creek, and we're realising that show is probably as important to us as Gilmore Girls is.
Excuse you. Nothing is more important than Gilmore Girls.
No, I'm serious. There's a.
I know you're serious, but so am I.
The end of this series, there's an engagement, and we were literally jumping off the table fucking yay!
I think you might maybe get too into TV shows.
I don't know what you're talking about. Fuck off! We do a podcast about TV shows.
Yeah,
of course we get too far. See, you're killing me now. Your treasonous words have killed me.
Oh well, I hope you go to The Bad Place.
Oh, that'd be cool. I would quite like to see The Bad Place.
Do you know? I reckon probably at some point you'll get to see it.
They must do. They have to.
But I think the casting. I enjoyed the casting for this as much as just the show.
Go on.
Well, I think they just got funny people to do it. Because I haven't seen Kristen Bell in that much. What else has she been in?
Was she in Heroes? Wasn't she Electric Lady in? I'm sure she was in Heroes.
She's been in a lot of stuff.
She's in Frozen. That's what a lot of people will know her from.
But I recognised her voice, but I didn't necessarily recognise her. She's the narrator in Gossip Girl.
Oh, that's a shame.
That's why I recognise her voice.
There you go. She starred as Elle in Heroes. Yeah, she had like the power of electricity in Heroes.
I haven't
Forgetting Sarah Marshall, which is actually one of the best romantic comedies ever made.
She was the voice of Lucy in Assassin's Creed.
Oh dear, that is a shame. Wait, hang on, is Lucy the annoying one?
Lucy's the woman who sort of betrays Abstergo and then you kill her.
Is she the one that's... Oh, okay.
It's in like the first
is she the one...
3.
She's the one that's mates with Danny Wallace.
Maybe. It's been a long time since I played them.
Yeah, I don't remember either. Perhaps then. But yeah, no, she's brilliant. Ted Danson as effectively God is really good.
Yeah. Also, Jameela
Jamil
as well.
Is he supposed to be Saint Michael though?
Maybe.
Jameela Jamil.
Yeah. I like that.
She's a pretty lady.
I like that Eleanor just has this like moment where she's like, "Why does she talk like that? No one else here has an accent. She's doing that on purpose." Because it's that like really like faux British accent. But yeah, no, it's just really.
It's mad how
It's
actually
just
like
really good
Jameela
fun.
Jamil was on like E4, and then from there she's managed to go on to like radio shit, and then it's like, right, now I'm an actor and I'm in this. It's like, yeah, fucking fair play.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna watch the rest of it, like, without hesitation. I mean, to be fair, I might just because they're only like, and also they're half-an-hour episodes.
I
forget how much I love shit like that.
Yeah, having a 20-minute, half-hour TV comedy is invaluable.
I think it's the right length for a comedy. I think a lot of comedies try and have like a serious side to them as well. I'm thinking specifically of Shameless, where they're like hour-long episodes, and I love that. But it is nice to have something you can just drop into, and just be like, "Oh, cool! It's only like 20 minutes."
Yeah,
play.
That's part of the appeal of Schitt's Creek for us, which we are going to do on the podcast, but I think we'll do it next year. But yeah,
maybe.
I'm not going to go in on Schitt's Creek now because
you'll never stop.
Exactly, it's so fucking.
Is this going to be like another fucking love thing? Where you just won't stop talking about it, and then we do it, and then it turns out you haven't finished it yet.
Well, I mean, apart from it says I have finished Well, I've watched as much Schitt's Creek as has been made so far.
Yeah, no, we are doing it next year. I'm with Difficult People, which I feel like sums up your attitude.
Thanks. I still haven't finished Love. I don't think we ever will finish Love, but it was an amazing show that we watched like just in a hotel in the quiet bits of our holiday to Madeira. It was fucking great. It was fucking perfect for that. So I think it'd be difficult to go back into it now because I've sort of forgotten who everyone is and their relationships and stuff. But it is fucking brilliant. You didn't like it though, did you?
I didn't like it as much as you did.
Yeah.
Like, I've still only seen the first episode, but I'm okay with it.
That's left me speechless.
Oh, was that a segue?
It was until you said.
Oh. I'll edit that bit out. I won't.
I was gonna say, you absolutely won't.
Yeah. I'll never find it again, and I'm sick. So, Speechless is another TV show.
Go on.
That I have seen the first episode of.
Yeah, correct.
Specifically for this reason. To do this talking thing. And it's about a family who moves around. And some funny stuff happens. specifically around the mum. I feel.
Correct. Yeah,
I feel like this
she's
is
really
her show.
Yeah, well, yeah. At this point, I think it is. Yeah, I think it's more about the mother, whose name's Maya DeMeo, and oh, sorry, I got windy puffs. And who's the other one? Ray. Well, at least the first episode is more about their relationship, or sort of the struggle in their relationship. So yeah, this family, they move around because their eldest son, he is the eldest son, it's Jimmy, or JJ, he has a cerebral palsy and uses a wheelchair, and he communicates with, he's got sort of a laser pointer on the side of his head. He's got a board which has got sort of common words or groupings of letters and then individual letters, so he can sort of point out what he's saying. But the point is, it's called Speechless because he doesn't talk, and through this episode he gets a new, what do they call it? They call it something, a guide? Is it a guide?
I thought they just called it a voice.
Voice, that's it. So yeah. I thought this was fucking great. I really like this show.
Like, there was a little bit of me that when I saw like the first, I think like the first couple of minutes, I was like, I don't know if I'm going to like this. But weirdly, as soon as I saw Ray and the mother's interaction with people around, like, there was like someone, she parks in like a disabled spot, and you're like, oh, she's one of those cunts. And then like someone else sees that and goes, she's one of those cunts. And she's just like, like just not. Shouting out, just like, how am I gonna walk from over there to the store? And like she just opens this door and it's just like, Ray. And I was just like, okay.
Oh no, it's Jimmy. Jimmy's the guy with cerebral palsy.
Oh right. Is Ray the
Ray's the middle
one.
kid, the son, the younger son.
And they just opened this door and it's just like, and she just like the way the woman just sort of shut down and just drove off, and I was like, I think I like this. That
was one of my favourite. Like, you hear that? She has trouble walking. He's just like, yep.
Yeah, because that's on the way to get his new voice.
See, the thing is, I saw that car and I was like, yep. As she pulled to that disabled person, I was like, all right, yeah, no, there's a disabled person in that car. That's absolutely fine.
Honestly, it took me by surprise, and I was just like, okay, interesting. I want to see where this goes.
Well, I'll tell you what, Jimmy, he's one of the funniest characters in the show. He's fucking brilliant. Like the way that, like, the mum, what's it? It's Maya, isn't it? Has a run-in with Kenneth, who's the sort of maintenance guy at the school. She has a run-in, they don't get on, and then he meets Jimmy later. Jimmy goes, "Oh, you sound cool. Do you want a job?"
Yeah.
And then he takes over as being the voice.
Well, yeah, I like all the interactions with like the first voice as well. Just that, like,
oh my god, the bit where she's had a go at Ray, and the woman. Well, I don't actually know her name, but the woman who's being Jimmy's voice is just in his bed. It's like, oh, he told me to do it. I'm sorry.
Yeah. And there was a lot of like, I think she just literally just goes, I'm trying to get you to fire me. Because just all the bits where she just goes like, where like Jimmy will spell something out and she's like, she gets halfway through the sentence and just goes, I can't say that.
Yeah, like, that's absolutely not what that guy needs. So yeah. It makes absolute sense that she gets fired because she's terrible at her job.
Yeah.
But yeah, so right,
also all the interactions around like the new school as well. There was so much in this episode that I was surprised it was only 20 minutes long, because it felt like there was so much in there.
They really do use the time well, don't they? They do pack it in, like the conversations about the Rams and stuff.
Yeah, like, and it's just like a thing that you sort of go, oh yeah, she's got a fucking good point.
Yeah, I mean, I think because we're sort of fortunate enough not to have to consider
Yeah.
that sort of thing. It just passes you by, doesn't it? It really does.
And, yeah,
it
just
did
when
make
she
me
stands
stop
there
and
just
think.
playing like trash or person, for what I'm imagining could have
The
been just the
100th
whole
time.
20 minutes of this TV show. And just
But
when
the
she
fact
turns
that-
it on, like the principal just goes, "Are you trash or a person?" And like
She's like, I don't know.
Kenneth has to sort of just go, "You're a person."
It did all the when they're driving through town and she's speeding, and the cops catch her like she's doing like 62 in a 30 or whatever, and of course, yeah, no, don't go after her. Just it's not worth the bother. Just leave her.
Yeah. Oh no! And the second time that happens, when he's speeding, he's just like, "Nope, nope, that's her as well." And he's just like, and you see the license plate, and it's just like, "She's nuts." And he just goes, "Apparently, it's not even on a vanity plate. The people at the DMV just gave that to her."
Oh, it's fucking great. I did really like this show. I really, really like this show. Because it's got pretty much everything. It's like, you know, the Ray's trying to fit in at school, and Jimmy's like, because he's in a wheelchair, everyone sort of treats him as some great hero. He's like, motherfucker, I just got here. Why do you want me to be president? And they're like, because you're so brave. Everybody stand. And they all do a standing ovation. I just went, yeah, don't do that. And he goes,
Yeah.
oh God, the standing ovation's offensive. He can't stand. Everybody does.
It's just one of those shows that, like, it does the same thing that Atypical does. Is it throws in someone who's very different to everyone else, and it's just their awkwardness around that's the joke.
Yeah. But also, I think Jimmy's like, he's properly quick-witted about it.
Yeah.
So like, I think he's completely taking the piss when they're doing all these things, like, because that's the thing. It's the Daniel Sloss thing, isn't it? You feel bad that you see me in this chair and you're trying to make up for it. And he's like, well, I don't give a shit. I'm just taking the piss out of you now.
Yeah.
Yeah, really, really good. Very, very strong show. Fucking loved
Yeah.
it.
I can't believe I'd never heard about this show before
No.
or seen anything about it. Especially,
No,
as you say, it's on Channel 4.
I hadn't either, but we'd said last year, didn't we? The when we did our look forward to 2019 and stuff, what we were looking forward to. I said it's the shows that I've not heard about. I'm looking forward to watching the most,
Yeah,
because
that's like
those
the-
are going to be the best ones.
That's the beauty of the podcast, is that we will quite often find shows that are great. There are also shows that I save for the podcast that I know I'm going to love,
Yeah,
like Marvelous Miss Maisel, which
that's true.
the principal in this is in Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
Oh really?
Yeah, she's Rose. She's the mum.
I didn't recognise her. To be fair, I've seen one episode of Miss
You
Maisel.
need to watch the rest of it.
I know. I've even heard Joe Rogan and Eddie Izzard going on about it and saying how good it is.
Do you know why? Because
Is
it's
Eddie Izzard
really
in it?
fucking good. No.
Oh, okay. Well, he's in Hannibal, but that's really good.
He's not the thing that makes a TV show really good. He doesn't take anything away from any TV show that he's in. But just because something doesn't have him in it doesn't make it bad.
He's very, very short. I shook hands with him after a show once. He's very short.
Have you ever considered maybe you're just freakishly tall?
I wouldn't say freakishly. You know, I'm not like Stephen Merchant levels of tallness.
Well, no, I mean, have you ever, like, hit your head on a doorway?
Yeah, all the time.
Well, then you're too tall. Because
What?
doors are the right height.
Yeah, no, I hit my head on doors and I get cramped in aeroplanes. I'm not freakishly tall.
No, because those things are designed for people of a good, normal, proper human height.
Stature. How rude. Oh, here's the thing. On May 10th, 2019, which was no less than
18
about
days ago.
nearly 3 weeks ago, ABC cancelled the show.
Fuckers. Oh, that means there's a finite amount to watch. So,
That's a good thing.
not terrible.
That's the thing. Schitt's Creek, they put out a thing the other day saying that we've been given the green light to do a 6th series and it will be our final series. I was like, fair play to you for putting an end date on it, because otherwise you turn into the fucking Walking Dead.
Well, yeah, Arrow have just done that as well. They're not even they.
What are they on? Like series 9 or something?
8, I think. And they're not even doing a full season. They're just doing 10 episodes that takes them up to like crossover season.
Ah, there's Thrones in it. Wait, so does that mean the Batgirl thing's gonna stop?
No, just Arrow. Like
Okay.
all the other shows will probably carry on for another few seasons.
Fair play.
Yeah, because have you seen the trailer for that Batgirl TV show?
No.
It actually looks alright. Also, it's Ruby Rose, so I'm going to watch it.
Yeah, I do. She's quite nice. She's rather lovely.
Yeah, and pretty good. Pretty good at the acting.
What?
What? She talks.
She
Also, she was in Pitch Perfect 3, which is a great combination of two things that I really like.
Except Pitch Perfect 3 was dreadful.
Yeah, but it still has Anna Kendrick and Ruby Rose and singing.
Yeah, but they go. This is the thing that I right. So, for one thing, Pitch Perfect 3 doesn't need is a fucking spy storyline. It also doesn't need the a cappella band going up against an actual band with actual instruments, because that just defeats the point of it.
But why not?
Because it's a shit idea, and the first two were brilliant.
But why not?
Because it's a shit idea, and the first two were brilliant.
I think you're wrong.
Well, that's not a fucking change, is it? Right. So you're going to carry on watching The Good Place, you're going to carry on watching Speechless then?
Yeah.
It's a green light on all four fronts.
Well, that's good. That's really the best ending you can ask for.
Isn't it? What are we doing next?
Dying, probably.
For Carol feeling the way I fucking feel it, will be.
The next...
Oh, it's a good one. It's a good one next.
So the next co-directors we're doing, because that's the next thing you'll hear us say.
Oh, hello. Someone's had a beer. The next co-directors, hang on, I'm trying to find where we are, is Ben Affleck, Gone Baby Gone, which I think his brother's actually in, but anyway, carry on.
Oh really? What, Casey Affleck?
Yes.
Or is there some other Affleck I've never heard of?
Yeah, Jonathan Affleck, their less discussed brother.
Oh, here's Big Dave Affleck.
Big Dave Affleck.
And the next co-pilots we're doing
It's our
is a
next edition.
return to the UK versus US. Because
Because
apparently it's weird that I've never seen it. We're doing The Office.
You've never seen either version?
No. No.
Right.
We've talked about this at length of why I haven't seen it.
That is ridiculous.
You haven't seen this. I feel like I say this a lot. It's just my get out of jail free card. You haven't seen This Is England, so shut up.
Yeah, but it's The Office. It's so good.
Yeah, but I didn't used to like Ricky Gervais, so I didn't watch The Office.
That's a joke.
No, that's the truth.
You know, me and Sal have basically a language that we speak in that is just Office quotes.
Yep.
Wow, okay. Yeah, Ben Affleck, Gone Baby Gone, UK versus US. This is only round 2 of UK versus US, isn't it? The Office. Yeah, that's going to be good fun.
And so far, the UK and US, no one's won yet.
Well, no, I think the UK are winning. So far, they won Shameless. And let me tell you, it's going to be no surprise as to who I think wins this next one.
America.
Right. This has been fun. Good day to you, sir.
Bye.